So, welcome to a fresh morning in the forever skies. I am, of course, legally obliged to remind you that this is sponsored content, courtesy of the devs and Lurkit, and that sponsorship takes the form, in this case, of them giving me a free key to the game. Which is why there is that little warning up in the top left-hand corner. I don't need the advertising standards authority on my back. Anyhow, welcome to the elevator to the Underdust. I have just tanked up on water and food and energy. I'm at 100% on pretty much everything. Of course, I don't actually have any reserved food now. It's a glorious day outside in the polluted post-apocalyptic remnants of Earth. I have my extraction tool. And I have two orders of business. The first is to get back down into the Underdust and see what the business down there was all about. And the second is to expand the airship. Put in a second or third engine, improve the lift turbines, get myself some more living space. You know how it is. You fix one problem on a DIY job and then half a dozen others turn up. Of course, now that I have the extraction tool, let me just pop this for a second, because I wonder if there's stuff I can extract here. Apparently not. Documentation. I think this is something I've already got. Notes, crossbreeding, the picture of flowers, various bits of knowledge, restored data, true value. Yeah, this was the data pad from here. Okay, so we had one rather enterprising mechanic trying to carve out salvage from scrap. Alright, back down into the Underdust we shall go. Do I have extraction on this? This might... yeah, this should work. Let's see. Yoink! And that got me 10 metals. Just strip the rest of this out for salvage. Plunk. Okay. And... looks like there is another floor down there, but I probably don't want to go randomly dropping off into the edge of an abyss. Okay, so I have water. I'll hang on to the bottle, hang on to the isotonic drink, stash the polymer, stash the metal, hang on to the first aid kit, stash some of my other stuff, and right, down we go. Yoink. I have actually got a multiple boxes worth of storage here. I should probably clean my inventory out just in case. Synthetic fuel's kind of useless, and copper is redundant. Well, no, it isn't redundant. What am I saying? Okay, down we go into the Underdust. What could possibly go wrong except for that I only have 90 seconds of oxygen down here, so every time I'm down here I need to be really quick. Oh, someone died here. Read. These damn blockades, like 7 minutes of their way to live, there's something behind them. Well, happily for me, I did in fact bring such a tool. I'll take that dust daisy. Right, going up. Okay, so there is a stairwell up there. Let's have a look at this upper level. Dust daisies, scraps of polymer, water, first aid kit, more resources in general. Turn my flashlight on so I can see what I'm doing. 65 seconds. Okay, we've got other stuff here. Right, bottle that dirty water. Looks like they were condensing it here, and there we go. There's the first blockade to remove here, and that's my warning. Yes, thank you. Okay, right. Sprint back to the safe zone. I managed to get the habway clear, but I'm running short on time. Follow the arrows, Yusuf. Follow the arrows. Open and in. This is why I need either a better oxygen tank or I need to start activating the recharge stations that are dotted around, because I need more safe zones. Right, craft a hand extractor, use it to get into the lab. Now the question is, where did he leave the lab? Is it up here? Oh, we have a transformer. Those are useful and rare. Old canned water, old food rations. Take a bonk along here. Oh, careful. Duck along there. Wriggle along here. No, it looks like I'm meant to be taking the ladder, doesn't it? Okay, right. Recharge on oxygen. And then mad sprint again. Whee! Bonk. Come on, up. Go, 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 go. The question is, what's in the lab and is it important? Right, pull out my extractor. Dismantle here. Dismantle here. Okay, we have a long way from... Ah! That's important, isn't it? Right, we have a crystal battery, 72 seconds of oxygen. There's a drop down there. Tracking on that. Underdust lab is marked, and you can probably get a station up and running. Alright, let's activate this station. Inhale oxygen.
Oxygen level is low.
There we are, reset. 100 seconds of oxygen. Okay, safe to start looking in here now. Dismantle that for synthetic. Bounce along here. Got organics to retrieve there. Way up there. Oh, glowy purple plants. That's probably something exotic and useful. Battery. Please don't tell me these things have limited charge. I hope battery level 100. I hope the batteries in that thing last a while. Okay, we've got a way through there. Let's dismantle that and then see if I can find a way round to it. Ooh, crossbow bolts. Handy. Mildly worrying that somebody felt the need to fire a crossbow up here, but I'm sure that's not ominous at all. Okay, that's retrieved a bit more stuff. Right, bounce along there. How do I get down from here? More to the point, if I get down from here, how do I get back up? Looks like take a hike up to there and then drop down. Okay, flashlight on. Nothing else of note, and there's a drop down there. Oh, quit complaining. There's the lift shaft again. More crossbow bolts. Yoink. Right, and more stuff to scav up for synthetics, but I really don't want to blow... Egods, this thing drinks batteries. Okay, time to take a few risks, I think. Okay, we've got the ladder down. More by luck than judgment. Oh, that's why the crossbow bolts are embedded. Somebody was trying to shoot the ladder down, weren't they? From the fact that it was still up, I'm guessing the poor sod didn't manage it. And we're back round here. Okay, so we're actually right the way back at the elevator, which means I wasted that recharge station. More's the pity. Right, stash my resources. Plastic scrap can go in. Transformer can go in. Hang on to everything else for the moment. Might still need it. Evening, good morning. Evening, Jaffa. Welcome, welcome. Alright, time to keep bimbling around in the Underdust. So, we've got a garden area here. Oh! Okay, that looks like a plant-based snurgly. Can I... It is, in fact, a plant-based snurgly. I'm gonna need that crossbow, aren't I? The snurgly does not sound like a happy snurgly. It sounds like a very unhappy snurgly that hasn't had decent compost in years. That could be problematic. Yes. Inhale. Yeah. No. Alright, dive back in here. Stash me stuff. Crossbow bolts. Okay, only a 5 stack per, which is a bit depressing. Right, chug some water. And 25 food. Hang on to that for the moment, I think. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. What else have we got? Find the lab. I think I'm going to need to take the ladder up. So if we come up here... How high does this take me? Alright, purple plants. and no other else. However, there is another. So I'm guessing that's what the snurgly is blocking me from. Question is, how do I get to the lab? Right, I suppose I'd best just follow the signs for the lab, really. That would be the smart thing to do, wouldn't it? Smart usual. Don't see that very often, do we? Alright, bonk. And bonk. And okay. This seems unusually convoluted to get to a laboratory. Bonk. And then track along here. 69% oxygen. Please tell me there's an O2 zone in here somewhere, or this is going to get... crystal battery, power the O2 zone, and recharge. So I've got another O2 node. Right, what do we got here? Scanner. Let's science this stuff. Virus sample analyzer. Good, that's what we're here to find, I think. Although it looks like there's a pile of other stuff to get as well. Flashlight on, I keep turning it off. Looks... oh, stuff here. New life forms. The dust has changed the world. Examine the virus carrier. We should study them. Maybe we could just need a virus sample to craft a booster. Look for something amongst those heat-sensitive weeds. Right, so I have got what I wanted in the lab. Let's see. Had up on oxygen again, and looks like I can go up further. What's here? Stuff. Water. Old food rations, all very handy, but nothing of actual, progressional value. I think this may well be what they want me to get from the Underdust for the moment. So let's pull back down. Have another rummage just in case I've missed anything. Dust is actually my objective, new objective there. Find a way past those vines. And of course we have the virus sample analyzer. Allows further study. Hook up again, and I'm gonna say that's all we're gonna get from this lab. Well, this excuse for a lab. Right, take a drop, and then track on down. Okay, back to the lower level. Along this pathway. The dust daisies. Right. Drop down here. Oh, water. Water. And then my next concern is going to be how to get past the very, very angry plant.
Warning, oxygen level is...
Yes. 45 seconds. Stop worrying. Oop. Okay, time to head back upstairs and get some crafting done. Shouldn't be that hard. As I say, amongst other things, I want to make myself another engine. That sounds like a storm is brewing. I want to make myself another engine, the virus analyzers. I need a battery from somewhere. Otherwise, power is going to be a bad joke. Without a battery, I can't run the research station. Alright, let's go have a look at the situation regarding resources, upgrades, and other stuff. Not to mention sticking a couple more engines on this thing. Alright, so basic fab. I would need machine parts, synthetics, and metals. Okay, well, I've got a load of metal and synthetic back here, so that's usable. And I can always scavenge around the other outposts to make up the stuff I have that I don't have that I do need. Right, so synthetics and metals. Oh, and more polymer. And more metal. More synth. And more polymer. And a transformer. That's 6 scrap. Right, that should cover... Hang on, stack those. Right. Synth fuel, copper, glass, circuit boards. None of that particularly relevant. The rest of it can all live here for a bit. Let's go see about some extra cabin space and some engines. Because bumbling around on one engine at 15 kilometers per hour is not exactly productive. On the other hand, what's my weight limit? Because there is an upper limit to what the gas bag can support. Wind is fine. I need the building tool. So, current construction. Let's see. Large glass front window. Okay, well I can put another room scaffolding frame on. Could go for expansion to add another 400 kilos. But I need more helium for that, and machine, and copper, and everything basically. Catwalk. Could do. Right. First priority though, another engine. So, what am I short? Machine parts. Okay, I've got a pile of them in here. Yoink. There we go. Only 2 helium though, which is a bit of a pest. Right, so I need to make another machine part. Okay, craft that up.
Printing completed.
There we go. And now I have another engine. Woohoo! Leave that to its own devices for a bit. And while I'm at it, I am going to open the fuel tank. I'm almost out of fuel. I'm gonna need synthetics. Okay, fine. Pick that up.
Maximum flight speed reduced.
Yeah. Right. We'll insert this at
Maximum
there.
flight speed increased.
Bit janked, but we'll put the other engine on the other side, and that means I should still have convenient access to both of them for the purposes of refueling. Of course, for the purposes of refueling, I'm going to need to stick synthetic fuel into both of them. Alright. Biofuel into that one. Grab another engine. Cannot place inside. Place on your airship. And roughly symmetrical. There we go. Right, install that engine. Just give it... yeah. Okay, that's a problem. Right, let's get the dirty water into purification. And then, can I synth up? No, I need more synthetic. Right. So, I think the best thing to do at this point will be to take off, prime the deflect mining beam, and then proceed to load synth fuel into both engines. Now, there's a string of synths. Yes, I am aware that one of the engines is dry. That's kind of the point of this exercise. Also, food. Alright, lose some altitude. Let's go after all that synthetic down there. Trying not to smash into the dust layer. Okay, 269 meters. There we go. Extract beam armed and engaged. Yoink. 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 Etc, etc, etc. Yoink all the synthetics. And grab some metal as well. go. I think we got everything, but... Oh, is that a storm brewing? Ugh. Ah, right. The virus carrier... The mission wants me to explore the tunnels and try to find the virus carrier. I think I want to go and improve the airship a bit first, honestly. Okay, that should get us some fuel. So, synthetic fuel. There we go. Plenty. Do 4 shots of that. Fully load both engines. Inventory. Okay. Drop the transformer off. And clean water. Grab the fuel and get another batch going. Luckily this is relatively quick to synthesize. Thank you. Get batch number 3 on the go. Go and load the starboard engine.
Printing completed.
Yoink, tank is in. How much have you got left? 7. Gonna switch you over to synth fuel as well, just for convenience's sake. Yes, biofuel is more efficient. But I'm running 2 engines now, and the less of a problem I have with fueling, the happier I will be.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Quit moaning. Right, yoink, yoink, and... Right, let's nom some of that synthetic food. Okay. Right, so... Journal. To-do list. Explore the tunnels, find... So we found where the precepts transmitted their signal. They got to the laboratory. We need to explore the tunnels. Electric cooker, organic printer, organic med kits. Small oxygen tank. Well, I've done that, or got one of those. Airship builders. Nice to tell me how much material I need for all of these. Unfortunately, what I don't have is the ability to manufacture batteries yet, which is kind of annoying. Studies, radio tower variants, garden vents are almost good. Do need to scan an oil barrel for some reason. The Underdust variants. On ruins are fine. Let's have a look at the radar. What have we got? We've got the access there, we've got the wind from there. There's something off about 45 degrees to the right. Okay. Track 45 degrees to starboard. Let's go see what this question mark is. If it's got something useful, we can leverage it and come back to the Underdust. Forwards! How much speed do I now have? 30 kilometers per hour. Truly, this is an unstoppable speed demon of a ship. Oh dear. That is unfortunate, Runner. Is the needle poking too hard or not poking at all? Ah, there we go. There's the beacon. Lose some altitude. Go under this very angry-looking vine network, it must be said. Those do not look friendly at all. Steer to starboard. Don't want to ram the boat. We have got a resource stream coming up here, though. Bear that in mind. Okay, it's mostly synthetic and metal, but as you might observe, I'm going through a lot of synthetic at the moment. So, plenty of synth is a good thing. Alright, we have a landing platform, we have a beacon, we have a couple of areas that can be stripped for resources, and we have a new location. I am going to bring the ship in. I am going to pause briefly and strip the metal and glass off those lower left buildings, then swing around and do the same to starboard. Purely because it will save me a ton of bother trying to get access to things. Yoink. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I want your resources. It's nothing personal, it's just I kind of need them. Oh dear. That is bad. That is very, very bad. Right. Okay, I think we've... Oh, no, there's some bit there that can be dismantled. Is there anything else I can scrap down? Oh, more glass there. Oh. And I think that's everything on that side. Okay. Pivot the airship. Go take a look at this shanty area. There we go. Is there a way to tell which places you visited on the tower?
Immunity is decreasing.
I am not sure.
Become more severe.
I mean, that one is marked as red. Those are marked as green. I do not know. The orange diamond with an exclamation mark is an objective marker. I'm not sure if there is a "you have been here" marker for stuff. I haven't deciphered the radar that far yet. Okay, I don't think there's anything strippable. Oh. Snag you, or at least try to. Ah, nope, you're not extractable. Okay, I think we've got everything we're going to get here. Let's bring it in and see what there is to explore. Howdy, penguin. Okay. Alignment is good. Lose some altitude. Gently. Just feather it down. 238, 237. There we go.
Charted area. The preliminary
Temporary
analysis
camps. Radio tower variant. Towers used to maintain.
completed.
Somebody built a shelter here.
Requiring scan.
Right, and we have new stuff to scan. Right, radio tower variants. We're looking for a wrecked soft cushion and generally scavenging the place dry. So, scanner up, let's go do science! I agree though, it would be very handy if there was a way of marking that. Okay, drop down. Right, bottle that water for later purification. Got plastic scrap. Oh, electric elements, always handy. Do they have a battery? Electric elements, machine parts, isotonics, all manner of useful stuff, but no battery, meaning no way to power the research station at the moment. We'll take an extra repair patch though. And we've got some glass there, fine, no biggie. Alright, back up we go. Let's try the shanty town. There's also the tower as well.
Calories level is decreasing.
Do I have anything edible? No, I don't. Right. Okay, let's do a scav, then we'll need to get the lure on the go. Just to help things out there. You know, the whole don't starve business. Minor details. Alright, what do we got? Looks like somebody tried to set up a grow bed of some kind. Doesn't... Equally obviously, it didn't work. Metal components, concrete. Alright. Pull the extractor, let's remove this. See what there is through here. Ah! Science! The science of a wrecked soft cushion. Do I remember the forests? No, it's been 400 years if I understand the game's backstory correctly. Oh, there's an access ladder. Let's get up here.
Caution. A storm is coming.
Oh, great. And, oh, shit. That's actually bad because if there's a storm coming, the airship is exposed. Go, 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 go. You do not want to be the tallest thing around in the middle of a storm. The lightning loves the tallest things. So, new plan. Take control of the ship, undock it, swing us over, try not to ram anything, and then get off the pad, dump a load of altitude. There we go. Right, we should be reasonably clear in this position. Alright, and with that little distraction dealt with, can I get a basic lure on the go? Yes, I can. Good. Ooh, that was close. Right, okay. Dump off that metal. Grab the lure. Attach the lure to the container. And get it lowered. Lure path obstructed. Great. Come on, little more space. Lose a little more altitude. Oh. Coming up. Okay, clear the dust layer. There we go. Okay, the music has stopped being ominous and angry. I like the fact that the doors automatically sealed the moment we entered the dust layer. Do not be outside in the dust layer. Bad things will happen. Will it be a new soft cushion? I have no idea. I think we're going to find out. I'm more concerned about the whole waiting this storm out. That was close. Right, you know what? While we're waiting, water. Okay, now we have all the clean water. Let's pull that in, get the dirty water into processing. Okay, the catch has got something. Pull that up. Hey, we have a dust lettuce. Thank you. It's not great, but it'll do. Load it in to the ingredient slot. Get it on the boil. Lower the lure again. Let's go fishing. Also, let's go extract some more water. Note to self, at some point I do need to think about upgrading my water bottle again. Well, upgrading another water bottle. Yes, the automated version of the extractor, and it chugs batteries like you would believe. Yeah, the handheld extractor chugs batteries like I don't believe either. Eesh. I mean, I'm not getting damage reports. I think we're close enough to the other tower that it's acting as a lightning rod, but I won't say I'm entirely happy at this. Alright, grab a dust moth, lower the lure again. Alright, consume my boiled dust lettuce and load my dust moth in for another shot on the boil. There we go. Right, and okay, we have another large bottle. Right, let's see. Bottle some clean water. There we go. And we've got another shot coming up off the lure. And it's another dust moth. Hooray. Right, lure is out, unfortunately. I think the storm has stopped, so for all of that, it actually worked out decently well. We managed to solve the food problem and not die to a lightning strikes in the process. Now, next concern is storage again. Right, forks. Small storage forks need more synth. Alright, synthetic. Don't have a huge amount. I'm going to need to go find it. That would be the synth nodes that are right in front of me, wouldn't it? Right, consume boiled dust moth. There we are. Food reserves are okay. Pull out that bottle, stick in a clean one, and boil it up. Can we get the extractor working from here? Not quite. Okay, maybe a little. Alright, that should be enough to construct another storage box. Bonk! Alright. Still no batteries, though, which is a bit of a pest. Alright, new plan. I am going to swing through this debris stream, which is only mildly risky, but I think I'm fast enough to get away with it now. 30 kilometers per hour, woohoo.
Printing completed.
There we go, and come into this station. See if there's... It's a comms point. Hopefully that means electronics, it means a battery, it means something I can... Well, it means I can loot a battery. I would really love the ability to build batteries, but apparently thus far, no such luck. Tap it down, anchor is deployed, storage box is in place, switch that over for the repair patch, and box. Right. Yeah, I definitely need to expand the airship, don't I? Okay, we'll dunk off the rest of this. Have a quick glance around the airship, see if anything needs fixing. Then go have a looky at what the position is. 96, 95, 96.
Immunity is decreasing.
Yeah, that's just my energy levels are low. Stop complaining. You know what? I think the tower acted as a lightning rod. We're okay. Right. Scavenge time. Right, dirty water. Bottle that. Open this. Batteries. Oh, data card. Railing requires the airship builder. Electric elements. All manner of stuff to loot. Air patch. Parts. Okay, have a look around the back here. Looks like mostly scav stuff. Extract that. Battery! Woohoo! I can get the research station going again. Right, fill up some more dirty water and grab plastic scrap, because that stuff is turning out to be important. Right. All things considered, I got the main thing I was after, which means I can hopefully get some more research done. Machine parts are in, plastic, various synthetics are available if I want them. Let's go power up the research station again and see what we need. Boop. Definitely need more space. Insert solid battery, research station upgraded, tool charger, powered with crystal batteries, virus sample analyzer. I need energy crystals. I have those in storage, and yes, I can make a soft cushion. This implies the existence of a pet, I might note. Okay, advanced lures attract better catch. Yeah, you know what? We'll research that to start with. Then I'll find where I left those crystal... I left all the crystals back at the elevator, didn't I? Yeah.
Research finalized.
Well, that's only mild irritating. Energy crystal fuel. High efficiency. Ooh, that will definitely help my getting around bit. Although I don't know how much energy crystal there actually is. Intelligent dust moth? Possibly. Although I think they would object loudly if I tried it. Right. Okay, let's lift off, do a 180, get back to the Underdust elevator, and from there we can grab the crystal batteries, get the virus analyzer built, also get a bit more space in the airship, because it's getting a bit cramped in here. Right, there's the beacon. Forwards we go. Admittedly, I'm into a slight headwind, so let's get some more altitude, see if that helps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Cap out at 290 at the moment, but there's the elevator platform. We are steady on course. All right, lock speed. Course is set. And cruise control can handle the rest. Okay, open the container, no point. Let's, food. Advanced insect, yeah. It needs some balance. Copper, plastic straps. That is simply not worth it. Honestly, those resources are not exactly common right about now. Let's just get an insect lure on the go. If nothing else, I can get a bit of fishing done.
Completed.
Well, I can maybe get one bit of fishing done. Whee! Yoink! Away you go. And come off cruise control. Gain some altitude. No, gain some altitude. You just don't not lose it, gain it. And we'll just wait for the lure to finish. There we are. Right, pull that in. What do we got? Another dust lettuce. Hooray. Well, food's food. I shouldn't be complaining too loudly. Especially when it's edible and... Well, you never know. Turns out, standards drop after any apocalypse. Yeah, I need a full-size SUV for this now. Okay, pause and disconnect. Okay, anchor is down. And we're through. Right, pick the other door. Also, chug some water. I've got a full stack. Yeah, I don't need to worry too much about making more water. Okay, how to do this? I think airship builder. What do I need to get another? What? No. Rooms. There we go. Right, I need more synthetic. Why am I even surprised by that? Okay. Let's go get those energy crystals. Try to remember if there's any synthetic left in that area. Also, I need to get myself some rest, because my energy level is dropping quite noticeably. Right, energy crystals, there you are. And we'll have you as well. Glass can stack up, copper can come through. Don't see much need for anything else, but we could try boiling up a dust daisy and seeing what happens. Any other resources? Nope. Got everything. Alright, back we go. Yeah, definitely need to rest up. Mildly annoying, but what can you do? I mean, die of insomnia, obviously, but beyond that. Okay, right. Retrieve the inventory full. Okay, nom the lettuce. There we go. Right, so apply dust daisy and commence boiling on that. Right, next job. Get the virus sample analyzer researched. That's the first priority. Then I need a load of synthetic from somewhere. Can I get that without taking the airship off? Probably not.
Research finalized.
Oh, there we go. Requires fabricator. Also requires a ton more space. And... yeah. Oh, I can do crystal batteries. Ironically, I can't do regular batteries. Make of that what you will. Motherboard, circuit water, rainwater collector. So basically passive collection. Automatic insect catcher. Need some epoxy for that. That would save some mess, and I think I've got some epoxy in inventory. So we'll load that up and research it. Oiled dust daisy. Is it any good? Take boiled dust daisy. Inspect boiled dust daisy. 20 food.
Research finalized.
It'll do. Also, chug back a bit more water. And requires upgrade station. Fine, so I'm going to need to research an upgrade station. Because, you know, I do. Upgrade station, glass, polymers, circuit boards. Do I have... Right. Well, I don't have the glass and I don't really have anything required for that, but hopefully flight. Virus sample analyzer. Ah, here we are. I need a motherboard. Extract viruses from organic materials and further study on other devices. Right, motherboard. I need a circuit board and I need a load of copper. This is going to be another scav run out to one of the radio towers, isn't it? Or one of the navigation towers. There's a couple over there, but for the moment, rest. I need sleep. And of course, I still need that pile of synthetic to cover everything else. Also, I just realised that there's that little bit of a bug where the sleep overlay isn't quite masking off the left-hand side of the screen. I hadn't noticed that before. Okay then. Right, let's get the charger in and connected to the extractor. Did that not want to work? Interesting, it does not want to play. Okay, we'll reconnect the scanner in that case. Maybe the extractor needs the upgraded charger to function. Alright, away we go. We'll sweep these two markers and see what they have of interest. Oh, interesting. That mark is now a sort of purple colour. So we've got looks like a radio tower and a wind farm and then a navigation beacon. Also an opportunity to acquire a load of synthetic, which I do kind of need. Not least because I am rapidly running out of synthetic fuel in both engines. Excuse me. Can we just bounce out here, please? Thank you. Yoink. Hi, guys. It's nothing personal, particularly since you aren't even living, never mind sentient, but I do need you for your resources. Alright, 28 synthetic. Pull in a load of metal while I'm at it. Yeah, that should cover it for the moment. You can duck jump over. Alright, flight. 2 shots of synthetic fuel, tank both engines up to half, or just past it. There we go.
Printing completed.
Wander back to the rear of the ship. Try not to fall out the back of the ship while I am re-tanking everything. Okay, so one is now at 100 and the other is now at 26. You know what? It'll do. Okay, seal back of the ship. Let's go. I don't know what those green derricky things to the southeast are. Can always investigate later, I suppose. Alright, let's bring it in. Okay, we have metal, we have glass. I don't think I've cleaned this place out. And I'm very sure I haven't cleaned this place out. Okay, all stop there. Use deck extractor. And proceed to extract. Funny how that's what it's for. Alright, synth. There's a bit more there. Okay, I think we got everything immediately to hand.
Immunity is
Right.
hydration level is decreasing.
Oh, quit complaining. Alright, inventory full. Right. Okay, new plan. Land airship. Put extra capacity into airship. And then... well, see if I can't get the virus. Oh, wait, I need the components to build the motherboard, don't I? Right, dropping down. Anchor the boat. Thud. That did not sound like an anchored boat. Let's try bringing it back a little and anchor. There we go. Anchor complete. Right, please tell me we landed somewhere reasonable. Yes, we did. Okay. Right, airship builder. Build menu. Room. Good, I can put a new room onto this thing. Scaffolding. A temporary room. Scaffolding frame gets damaged quickly. Base build. Something else? Right, we will expand there.
Flight altitude reduced.
Oh dear. Well, that's unfortunate. I apparently overloaded my airframe. And possibly my engines. Unless... did I just... ah! No, I didn't. I auto-dismantled one of my turbines. That's why this isn't behaving itself all of a sudden. Okay, let's see. Try not to fall into the dust. That would be bad. And attach turbine.
Maximum flight altitude
There we
increased.
go. Bit ramshackle, but it will do for the moment. Now, what else can we go for? Well, we can move the research station for a start. Pick that up and shunt it out to here. So I've got a bit more space. And then I think storage boxes aren't empty, so they can't be moved yet. But if I pick up the bed, rotate it, and then drop it in there. Come on. Come on, bed. Bonk. There we go. Right, that does at least give me a bit more room to work. Of course, I still need to get this bed away from the forward gangplank, but I can just walk round like so. Which is incredibly inefficient still, but there you go. Right, clear controls, add dirty water for processing, and fabricator. Right, science. I need a motherboard, which means I need to research a motherboard, which means I need copper. Best place to get copper is a power generation facility. Nearest one of those is the wind turbine on about bearing 100. Those two lights over there. Let's go. Also, while we're on the topic, hang on, what just complained it was low health? 96, 96, 95, 90. Get the Leo going since I'm going to be doing a fairly long run. Fishing trips, yay! Airship survival game, yes, Foo. Basically, this is Forever Skies. This is Subnautica with airships. And so far, not too many snurglies. I've only met two, but they did both try to kill me. And critically, that is copper. Which means that if I just swing in... oh, good. The insect catches that job. Right, so do a 90-degree turn so that the extraction beam has a target. Reel in the insect lure. What do we get? We got another dust lettuce. It's a good thing I don't mind lettuce, isn't it? Right, swap out for water, and then stick the lettuce in there, boil it up, and while we're on the topic, nom that boiled dust moth for food. And also retrieve the clean water and have a bit of a glug. 1, 2... Yeah, that'll be fine. Right, on to the extraction beam. I need copper in order to research the motherboard. Okay, that's 15 copper extracted thus far. Grab a bit more synthetic. More copper never hurts. Basically loot the place dry. That's the core of it, isn't it? Metals. And... oh, you're lootable. I should really land and tackle all of this in detail, but there we go, got some more metal, and there's some glass I can salvage as well. Okay, inventory is full. Right. There we go, right, so boiled dust lettuce is fine, food will sit there for a bit. Research. What did I need? Oh yes, motherboard. I need a circuit board as well. I've got one of those in stowage at the moment. I think... I left the circuit board back at the Underdust elevator, didn't I? Whoopsie. Okay. While we're here, pop the builder. Go into removal mode. Not enough inventory space. Fine, be like that. Open that. Dunk the repair patches in there. And clear the rest of the metal into there. Get me some more space. There's going to be a case of removal mode.
Maximum flight altitude reduced.
Okay. Whoops. Luckily, I don't appear to be losing altitude at the moment. So, exit removal mode, go to build, insert another room. In midair, no path to access, not enough resources. Okay, we're fine there. And where did I put the turbine? This at the back. Right. Is this an incredibly hazardous operation to be undertaking in midair? Yes. It is an incredibly stupid thing to be leaning out the back of a turbine, attempting to attach it to your airship in midair without a good angle. In fact, it's so incredibly stupid that I have no idea why I'm even attempting it. Let's land and do this properly. Ooh, hang on. That wasn't there before. Well, I guess we might have smacked something. You know, just a hint. Just a teensy hit that something might have been a smidge below its normal operating performance. It's a helium airship.
A storm is coming.
Oh, crud. Okay. Well, the good news is I'm probably not the tallest thing around, but I still want to get this turbine fitted. Bonk. There we go. Right, so more engines, more space, more turbines. Everything's good. I still want to move the contents of this. Shunt it all across. Right, repair the canopy. 96% health. You know what? It's probably overkill, but I'm going to fix it anyway. And we'll fix the membrane as well. I do not wish to be insane in the membrane, after all. And I am going to lift over. Fuel depleted in one engine, that's not a surprise. But lose some altitude. 244, 243, there we... Oh. Yes, I'm aware that fuel is critical in the starboard engine. Quit complaining! There we go, okay. We're probably... okay, except I don't like the angry sparking sounds coming off that node. 0% health. Well, that's fine. Now it's at 100% health. And we'll fix the rest of this while we're here. Oh. Multiple things got hit by that lightning strike. Luckily, the tower is now acting as a rod, so, yikes! On the long list of things that could go on, helium only excludes again. Yes, this is true. Then again, most airships do have multiple independent gas cells, so even if things do start, you know, getting holes poked in them, it's probably okay. Let's load the last... You know what? Airship builder. Build menu. Walls. Actually,
Immunity is decreasing.
how much is a door?
Become more severe.
Electric elements. Glass. Basic walls. Okay, we'll go with window walls. Just to stop me, you know, falling out of the airship at inopportune moments. He says, realising that actually things are going to start falling out of the airship at inopportune moments, whether he likes it or not. Ah, we have copper. What else can I do for research right now? Upgraded tool charger needs circuit boards. The energy crystal fuel, that'll do. We'll get that researched. Because that will hopefully make for a more efficient fuel than synthetic or biomass.
Research finalized.
There we go. Right, that said, load the last of the biomass in there. Load energy crystals. Can't empty the rest of this, annoyingly. Research circuit boards. I need a circuit board. What a pisser that is. Okay, automatic rainwater collector. We'll have that. Definitely useful, especially if I can get another catwalk in to support things there. Inventory.
Research
Right.
finalized.
Crossbow bolts. All sorts of stuff. Right, rainwater collector. What do you need? Water. Actually, we're okay there. Copper, metals, and scrap. So we'll have you, get you into production, empty the rest of this, then pick this box up, swing it over here, and we'll start using this as storage space, which clears the control room for easy access in and out.
Completed.
Okay, airship builder, build menu. Can I get a cow? I need synth and I need metal. And I have metal, but I don't think I have synth. Oh no, I do. Need more, however. Yeah, I need more synth. That's annoying. Anything in range? No, not particularly. Okay, we'll install the rainwater collector. And that will give me passive water generation when it rains, rather than having to rely on using membranes in order to collect water. Surprise. And having gone to all the trouble of making a glass wall,
Hydration level is decreasing.
I am now going to vandalise it with a poster just to clear my inventory. Because that makes perfect sense, right? Alright, chug some water. Use some of the canned stuff. Yes, it's several millennia old, who cares?
Immunity
Right.
is decreasing. Diseases might become more severe.
Non the dust letters. And... oh yeah. Okay, the Leo is still on passive. Right, so... oh yes, synth. And then I need to go back and get circuit boards, don't I? mildly awkward. Right, snag that catwalk. Snag more synth. Snag even more synth. There we go. Right. Because I am a little concerned that I am cannot place inside. There we go. And we'll match another one over here. Except I won't, because I need to grab some metal out of inventory. There we go. Catwalk. Attach. And move the water condenser across to there. Right. Oh, and move the rainwater collector to there. So I have proper access in and out. I can still get to the extractor. I can still jump off the side of the airship if I fancy a quick way to kill myself. I could try putting the poster on the ceiling. Yes, that would not spoil the view quite so much. But for the moment, having suitably boosted the airship, I need to head back to Point Purple, and I need to get those circuit boards. And then I need... Oh, okay, that was close. And then we need to get back into the tunnels and figure out just what was going on with the angry snurgly. I would prefer not to have to fight the angry snurgly, but if the angry snurgly does not want to cooperate, well, so be it. Alright, gain some altitude. And off we go.
Immunity is decreasing.
Yeah.
Become more severe.
Yes, I am aware that I am down to half energy and should probably sleep again once we're back at the station, but that's not the point. Yet. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe not. And okay, I think that's the last of the biofuel gone. So we'll limp in on synthetic. If I tanked both engines up on energy crystal fuel, it's probably wasteful at this stage, but it might work out. There we go. Home, sweet home? I suppose home sweet home's the airship, really. Okay, all stop. And gently down. Just feathering the control key to not smack the hull into anything too hard. There we go, anchor complete. Finish with main motors and steering, etc, etc. What do I actually need to make energy crystal fuel anyway? Light. Energy crystal fuel. One synthetic and one... Oh, that's not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to use a lot of energy crystals, but it's worth a try. And I have more energy crystals anyway, so we'll tank both engines up and see what happens. See how long it lasts. Okay, we'll tank one of the engines up. That was on 35%. Actually, having the engines staggered so they both don't run dry simultaneously is probably no bad thing. That's gonna take a very long time to synth, isn't it? That's an annoyance. Oh yeah, water. How's this rainwater collected? Oh, that is actually rather efficient, isn't it? We've got 3 shots of dirty water with virtually no effort. Doesn't take long for this to fill up at all. Okay, grab one energy crystal fuel and then realize wow, okay, that's burning a lot of synthetic. So, go and stick this in the back of the engine. and we'll see how long it lasts. Alright. Fill everything else up. Stuff random garbo in here. Basically all the junk I don't think I'm going to need imminently. Including those 2 bottles. Hang on to the crossbow bolts, they might come in handy. Stash the copper, don't think that will. And the rest of it will just have to wait for a bit. Right, clean water is bottled. So I have got 9 shots of water, 25 okay, 8 shots of water, 25 spare food, non-spoiling, but it'll work. And right, let's go check these circuit boards. I think I left them round here. If I can get a motherboard built and installed, then that will let me get the virus analyzer up. Who'd ever do that? Yeah, exactly. It's not so much ignore the one running dry, it's that when the first one does run dry, it's screaming panic to find somewhere to land and, or at least refuel. Even if it means loading up on the cheap stuff again. Speaking of loading up on the cheap stuff, right, let's stuff you, grab you. Don't think we've got another daisy there, and grab that polymer across as well. And I think that's all the critical loot from here. So back to the airship. Use the circuit board to analyze and generate the blueprint for the motherboard, and then figure out how I go about actually building a motherboard so I can build the virus analyzer. Because, you know, deets. Also turns out that Lear might have to go somewhere else. Right, research station. Motherboard. Actually, if I research the circuit boards, I can produce those. That makes more sense than... I've got 3 circuit boards. I can do both. Right, so we'll research the circuit board first, because being able to produce circuit boards is going to be kind of important. There we go. Science is complete. And then research the motherboard. What do I need to make a circuit board? Parts, parts, parts. Virus sample analyzer. I need more energy crystals. And circuit board, electric elements, and plastic scrap. Well, it could be worse. That's going to burn through a significant amount of stuff. Oh yes, right, motherboard. What do I need? 3 circuit boards, 10 copper, and plastic scrap. Right, looks like I am on the scrounge again, doesn't it? We'll get these dust daisies into boil. And while that's happening, I am going to have a nap. Thank you. And we'll take that, get the second one on the boil, and then go back to bed. Efficiency! I have no clue what it is. Alright.
Hydration level is decreasing.
And before anyone points out the irony that having
Calories level is decreasing.
slept, I now need to eat anyway, and therefore the boiled dust daisies are getting instantly consumed. Yes, I was aware. Thank you. It can cure some diseases. You know what? That'll work for 2 days. Let's nom the old food ration to get back up to 100%. Retrieve everything else. Cooking station is empty. Alright, we will bottle that up and get that into operations. Do I have enough synth to make a condenser? No. Alright. Wait a minute. No, I really don't. Okay, fine. Drop off another chunk of stuff. And... right. Once more unto the breach, dear friends, once more. There was a batch of electric elements that I couldn't loot too easily at one of those stations. Can't have much iron on airships, weighs too much. I can apparently get away with quite a lot of coppery and helium ether. Alright, going down, back into the Underdust. And while we're on the run down, dash all of this for safekeeping and because of the fact that I don't actually need it. Yoink. Just have to remember to retrieve it this time. Okay. And welcome back to the Underdust.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
Okay. I need to keep up on canned water. I need to keep an eye out for energy crystals and all manner of useful stuff. This is strictly a... well, it's mostly a scav run. Let's be honest here. But, if I can get some of the more useful bits and pieces, so be it. Right. Time. 66 seconds. Oh, hi. Oh, I wonder what this is. Locked shut is what that is. Okay, snagged a couple more dust daisies. Alright. Time to recharge. And think about what's through there. Pull my extractor beam out.
Entering into toxic zone.
Right, we've got a whole slew of things there that might be useful. Okay. Quick recharge. Drop off my loot. Don't have any use for a crossbow just yet. Although at some point I should probably research crossbow. Just so you know I can shoot the angry snurgly plant that's down here.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
Alright, what else have we got? Polymers. Oh. Scroungeable metals. Nothing else of value here though. Track round here. Okay, we've got... ah, there's the angry snurgly. There's the other stuff. We can keep working round until we're back where we were. Another crossbow bolt, polymer, energy crystals. Always good to have. Ah! Second angry snurgly. And what's this? Water. Pull the extraction beam.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Ah! Snurgly. Turns out some of the plants around here are very, very, very snurgly. Run. Run, 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 run. 36 seconds. Dive back in. Dump off my loot. Water is fine. Polymer is fine. Metal can go into stowage. Crossbow bolt can go into stowage. I may have to risk unfortunate snurgly. Pretty much, Ed. The basic plot is that we have been sent to work out what happened to a previous expedition that had been sent to get a cure to a virus. Earth got ravaged about 400 years ago, the usual man-made apocalypse, etc., etc. And the last expedition radioed back to say they'd found something, and then it all went, well, it all went distinctly Pete Tong. Well, okay. Ah, we have a shortcut. That's handy, I think. Okay. So then we get sent in, but because the Earth is completely uninhabitable, there's a massive layer of abrasive dust.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
It is our responsibility to attempt to figure out how to analyze the virus, find a way past it, try not to get eaten by angry snurgly. Very angry snurgly, it must be said. Hello, angry snurgly. Are you going to try to kill me if I... Can I just scan you? I didn't bring the scanner, did I? Snurgly? Come on, Snurgly. There's a battery over there I want to get. Don't don't. It's gonna go for me if I try to get that battery, isn't it? That is not a very happy snurgly. 53 seconds, and there's another one blocking the way there.
Oxygen level is low.
And there is a third snurgly blocking my route into one of the other lower levels. Come on, back to the... There we go. Right, drop off a bit more metal. But yes, rather like Subnautica, the entire thing is one colossal salvage run. You go out, you get your materials, you discover a bit of the plot. That then opens up the technologies you need to further improve your airship, which is basically your flying base, and eventually get deeper and deeper into this, the Underdust. There is still the question of the fact that one of the previous expedition's team members went violently insane and ran off with all the stuff, but we haven't met him yet. I'm kind of hoping we don't, actually.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
But yes, think Subnautica, but with, at the moment, slightly lower snurgly count, and you have a good idea of what we're dealing with here. Okay, so we have that. Again, we have Angry Snurgly. I should really go back and get the scanner, shouldn't I? That was a mistake. Alright, let's... don't have a bottle. Right, let's get back up. Go and get the scanner, because without that I cannot really accomplish very much. And then continue the panicked 60-second sprints into the Underdust in an effort to work out what the hell's actually going on down here. Fairly straightforward, really. How bad could it be? I mean, aside from the fact that Earth is a dust-choked apocalypse, a scanner and some herbicide, yes. This is going to need an awful lot of weed killer. Let's be quite candid about that. This is going to need a lot of weed killer. Not to mention a better airship. I should really see about expanding the lift bag. I think it might be pushing my luck. Anyway. Hop on. Dump all that into the dirty water collector. Wait, did I not bring a bottle? No, I didn't, did I? Right, scanner. There we go. Use charger. Retrieve my scanner, which is now fully batteried up. And, oh yeah, retrieve a bottle as well. So grab you. We'll take you down. We'll also grab that bottle. Get that in for cleaning. And just to control which bottle gets the clean water and therefore gets tossed into the cooker in order to maintain things. Need to cook the dust bunny and also eat that one. And non that, just to clear the space. Oh, and drop off the transformer as well, because those are expensive to make. Right, bottle clean water. Wasn't expecting it to do that. Right, new plan, water. Oh, that works. Cool, fine. Independently bottled water. There we go. Right, I now have scanner, therefore I can now do science. Therefore, we can now hopefully make some meaningful progress down here. Yes, I'm assuming the bottles are self-sterilizing with absolutely no justification whatsoever. Right, down we go. I need to get a good scan of one of those snurglies. Oh. Just keep... Yes, Penguin. You know, when all's said and done, I don't think cholera is going to be what kills me in this game. Really don't.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
Okay, let's go check out... Oh, polymer. And food and plastic. Nice of them to tell me that. Completely redundant. Right, can I get a scan of you, sir? Yes, I can. Right, ice stew. This This planet activates its defense with a tool required hypothermia booster. Craft via a sample analyzer on the airship. Okay, so I need to lower my body temperature. There is no way that that can go wrong. Okay. Tiptoe on through. Grab myself some... Can I work out how to get there?
Oxygen level is low.
No. But first priority, get back to the lift so I can re-tank on oxygen. Whoop. There we go. So next priority, scrounge run, I think. Maybe the bottles align with bismuth. Maybe.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
You will understand if I have some skepticism on that point. No science needed there. We've got water draining into the subsurface tunnels. I need to find a way to make a hypothermia booster. Basically, I need to science the shit out of this problem. Oh, I've checked through here, haven't I? Ah, knife. That'll get me biomass. Which will then allow me further access up here and snag a whole bunch of energy crystals. Good. Because with a bit of luck, that will let me, with a decent chunk of synthetic, which I can actually mine down here.
Oxygen level is
Yoink. 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 43 seconds. A bit more there. And there. And there. There. And polymer. Okay, right. Time to head back up. See what I need to do in order to make a hypothermia booster. Or thermal armor, yes. Or failing that, just a really big can of weed killer or a flamethrower. I don't think the crossbow is going to do it for us here. Really don't. Alright, clear out of the Underdust. Let's get back to the boat. Okay, right. Dust Daisy is done. Quickly non that. And at research station. Soft cushion, crystal charger. Yeah, we'll recharge. We'll investigate those because being able to make crystal batteries would be useful. Chem thrower, maybe? Maybe it's looking more like a houseboat. Yeah, it is. As opposed to the previous slum boat. Best not to ask. Right, plastic scrap, crystal battery, energy crystals, and plastic scrap. Great. So I have multiple things competing for. Okay, I really need to get that motherboard made, which means getting a 3 circuit boards, which means electric elements, which means going on the scrounge again, because I haven't got enough electric elements to cover the rest of this. Actually, I can do one. Okay, so circuit board and plastic scrap. I left all the plastic scrap back in the lift, didn't I? Details. Also, glug water. There we go. Right. Okay, we have a circuit board. One, we have a bottle. That synth fuel can go into the setup there. Oh, I can make biofuel from that lot. That'll do. Plastic scrap, machine parts. More dust daisies. Kind of wish those stacked. It's a bit annoying that they don't. All the plastic scrap and some glass and some more polymer. Plus metal, more energy crystals. Okay. I think that is everything of immediate value. The rest can wait. I can try and scrounge it from elsewhere. I probably need the virus sample analyzer to make the hypothermia booster. Unless I just plug into science. Fabricator, upgrade station. Yeah, I'm going to need the virus analyzer. Also, note to self requires kernel and multidoit. Right, polymer and plastic scrap. Yes, I think I need that option. And while we're waiting on the rest, make a circuit board here.
Research finalized.
Okay.
Completed.
Fab complete. Motherboard now has 2 and I need copper, which means finding a wind station from somewhere. Fuel. Energy crystal fuel or biomass? We'll use the biomass. Kind of runs me out of clean water, but that's what the water filter is for. Yoink. Alright, where's the nearest wind turbine? There's one behind. I think I... Did I empty that one?
Printing completed.
I don't think I did. Right. What's the biomass fuel? Alright, throw the last of the synthetic in here. That's running on energy crystal. We'll throw the biomass in the other one when it dries out on synthetics. Let's go raid over here. And with a bit of luck, that'll have enough copper to let me make the last circuit board, which will then let me make the motherboard, which will then let me make the virus analyzer. Surely you turn the lights off once you're done. I think they're navigation beacons as much as this is interesting, so I'm not turning them off. Even if I do have a perfectly good navigation radar at the moment, which I should really relocate. It's not blocking my line of sight all that much from the control position. Alright, copper, copper, copper. There's the wind turbine. Let's lose some altitude, come in and land, and then see if we can... Ah, there they are. The copper coils off the generators. Alright, let's drop some altitude, back it up, exit, and stand by on the extraction beam. Wee yoink. Wee yoink. And yoink. Okay, that's 20 copper quickly scrounged up. I need to get another circuit board, for which I need which I need electric elements, which means I need synths. Okay, so those are under construction.
Printing completed.
There we go. And then I need plastic scrap in order to construct the last circuit board, and then we're good. Do I actually have plastic scrap in storage? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Right. Well, hopefully there's some over there. Let's go land and have a shufti. Because let's face it, it's plastic. I mean, how can they not have enough plastic to go around in this place? Okay, all stop. Up altitude. And dock. Retrieve my water supply. It's like data pad. They've got some helium here. That's going to be very useful. Whee! Right, grab that helium first and foremost. And there's a data node here. Depletion of the trash. This is our last shipment. The lift we operate on seems to be completely plowed through. We don't even know if it'll be useful. If you see something, take it without question. Well, see if there's anything to be scanned. Glass extractor is in. Turbines are on the go. Door is opened. What have you got here? Data card. Metal walls. Right. That will sort of help, I'm sure. Snag some machine parts. Loot everything else. Circuit board. That saves a whole pile of trouble, doesn't it? Right, machine parts. Machine parts. I suppose a couple of solid-state batteries will be too much to ask for. Apparently the answer to that is yes. Yes, they would be too much to ask for. Loads of machine parts, though, so it's all to the good. Okay. That should be enough to let us make the virus, the motherboard, and then make the virus analyzer. Oh, repair patch, more parts. Okay. Oh, more helium. A lot more helium. This might be enough to let me extend the airship's core and thereby get some more lift. Wonder if this game will charge me. I don't think it's being run by quite that vicious and evil a corporation. I don't think. Right. Power this up. Counter extract inventory full. Alright, be like that. Okay. Mind you, I've only got enough energy left in the extractor for one shot. Anyway, I need to figure out how to recharge that. Because it didn't take the standard charger. I think it might need... Oh, quit complaining. Right, let's build this motherboard. Assemble! Whee! Go 3D printer. And while you're busy with that, I think I might need the crystal.
Printing completed.
I think I might need the upgrade station and the crystal tool charger. And the upgraded tool charger to start recharging everything else. Okay, right. Airship builder. Kick into mode. Expand balloon. Need more helium. I have the rest of it in inventory, so open that, grab the rest of my helium reserves, build mode engaged, expand balloon, and balloon expansion complete. Oh, it now tells me what I have to do in order to build the rest of it. Bottom right hand corner, it's showing the materials for the recipe. Surely somebody bought the salvage rights. I don't think there is enough of a corporation structure around to support stuff like that. Right, virus sample analyzer. Science. We can make it! Hooray! Construct the virus analyzer. Nothing can go wrong from messing around with unknown viruses. Absolutely not. Definitely not. In all honesty, I don't think there's anything on this planet to salvage on any large scale. Well, actually, no, that's probably not true. Let me rephrase. I don't think it's worth the effort to salvage anything on a large scale on this planet anymore. Right. Airship builder will pick up that radar and then move that so it's central to this. Because before it was just getting in the way.
Hydration level is decreasing.
There we go. So it's a bit easy. Should be a bit easier to read now. Right. Virus sample analyzer. Rotate so I can access it. And it needs a crystal battery. Because of course it needs a crystal battery. Right. See studies menu. Photophobia virus and vertigo virus. Required parts, Rewards vertigo virus knowledge. Purified vertigo Why would I want that? Why do I want purified viruses? This is the long list of things that I do not want. To-do list. Process specimen in the virus sample analyzer and collect sample. It needs a crystal battery to power, however. I don't have a crystal battery at the moment, do I? I'm gonna have to make one. Right, grab the copper out of that. What do I need to make a crystal battery? So glad I researched that. Right, crystal battery, plastic scrap and energy crystals. There we go. One crystal battery coming right up. Also, bottle up some more dirty water. Shove that in for filtration. And chug a bit of water for drinking and also to clear some issues. And then once that's done, we have the crystal battery. We have the crystal battery in there to provide some power. And I can now commence analysis. No! No, I am not doing that. That is an exceptionally unfortunate typo. Okay then. It's early access. Beta is beta. Sometimes the mistakes are hilarious. If you have a particularly crude mindset. Right, let me see. We'll just screenshot that for the devs. Ooh, right, centrifuge. Remove particles by size. Tromavirus. I want to remove my small particles. Whee! There we go. Sample partially purified. Right, remove particles. Oh no, hang on. Remove particles by size again. So we'll filter out the medium ones. There we go. Centrifuge complete. Remove particles by charge. Okay, we will remove negatively charged particles. There we go. And now I apparently need to purify again. So, large particles should not be removed, but medium and small ones can be centrifuged out. And then the negative sample. Alright, we'll filter out the positive stuff and the negative stuff. So remove by pH, and then remove base and interesting. They're both coming up as acid. All right, well, filter by neutral. There we go. Sample destroyed. Reset in 3, 2, 1. Really? Okay, fine. We'll just filter. Centrifuge the small stuff, and then centrifuge out the positive stuff, and then centrifuge out the neutrals. And that should, yay, synthesizing antibodies. Hooray, and we have the hypothermia booster on research. Good, so that will let us get past the snurgly. Hypothermia booster. We need a sample of vertigo virus. Yeah, there we go. One sample of vertigo virus. Toss that in to go for the hypothermia booster. I feel so happy at the thought of shooting myself up with purified vertigo virus.
Research finalized.
And the battery is flat. Great. What do I need to make a hypothermia booster? Here we go. I need more vertigo virus. which means vertigo virus, purified vertigo virus. Okay, energy cricket or dust daisy. I'm gonna have to go back down there, aren't I? Oh well.
Level is decreasing.
Oh well. Yes, thank you. I am aware, and I don't have anything to eat at the moment. Okay, so I think I am going to wrap up there, ladies and gentlemen. I have a bug report to submit, and then next time, which will probably be Monday, we will be going back down into the Underdust in an effort to find dust daisies, solid state batteries, energy cells, and all manner of other stuff in the desperate quest to find yet another solid state batteries so that I can actually charge anything at a reasonable level. It's somewhat irritating that the advanced battery is something I can make, the non-advanced battery is something I can't. Details. Either way, yes, I will do, Ed. Probably everyone will be too busy giggling like a 12-year-old to actually do anything more than fix the typo. Either way, I will see you all on Saturday for some Star Citizen. There is a free flight period on for the next 10 days, apparently, so feel free to indulge there if you can. The servers are, I believe, behaving themselves. And, yeah, back to this on Monday, methinks. So, thank you all for watching, and until next time, farewell.